It's not just Netanyahu's war. Hi, I'm Brian Lilley, political columnist for the Toronto Sun. As many of you know, I spent about a week in Israel recently talking to people up and down the country and across the political spectrum. One of the things that was debunked for me was this notion that you get in Western media that says, this is Netanyahu's war. This war against Hamas is happening because Benjamin Netanyahu runs a far-right government, and it's just the far right trying to impose pain and suffering upon Palestinians in Gaza. You speak to any Israeli, and you're quickly disabused of that notion. This is not a war that Israel asked for. This is not a war that Israel wants. This is not a war that they want to continue, but it is one that they will fight. As I said, we spoke to people across the political spectrum, harsh critics from the left and the right. We spoke to people in the middle. We spoke to NGOs, people inside the government. Two things that they said over and over again. Hamas must be defeated and UNRWA has to go, can't be part of the future. There was one woman that we had a chance to speak to, though, who best summarized this issue of, is it Netanyahu's war? Her name's Sharren Haskel. She was born in Toronto, grew up in Israel, now a member of the Knesset, was with Netanyahu's Likud party, but broke away from that and has been a harsh critic. But I put a question to her over breakfast on this issue of Netanyahu's war. Her answer was remarkable.
We are some of the biggest criticizers of Netanyahu, but now this war, it's not Netanyahu's war. This is the war of Israelis. This is a war on our country. This is a war of whether my children will be able to survive in the Middle East in that environment. I mean, when Hamas terrorists entered on 7th of October, they didn't care whether we're left or right, supporters or non-supporters, if we're Arab or Jews or Christians or Thai or Filipino. They went and butchered every single one who walked through their path. Women, men, children, babies. This is our war. This is a war to protect every single baby and child in the state of Israel. And if we do not win this war, and women mean that we're completely dismantled Hamas, that we have returned our safety and security on our northern border in front of Hezbollah, and that we can bring back all of our hostages, it means that we, my family, my children are not safe in this country. And so until we win these objectives, I will support Netanyahu, we will support this current government, and we will run and manage it together.
The reality is that from people who have spent their careers as peace activists, academics, lecturers, intellectuals, doesn't matter where you were on the political spectrum before, right now, Israel is united in defeating Hamas because they do not want to go back to the way it was before. The attacks of October 7th were horrific, but the way it was before that was not how anyone wants to live, nor how anyone should live. The constant threat of rocket attacks, having to teach your children at age 2 and 3 what to do when they hear the air raid sirens, how to drop to the ground and cover themselves properly if they can't get to a bomb shelter. It's not the way for anyone to live. So when you hear claims like this is Netanyahu's war or Israel wants this war, know that the real answer is that's not true. And what the people in Israel really want is to get back to being able to live proper life without being under constant threat. That's not a way that you would want to live. It's not a way anyone should have to live. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment down below. Share this on social media where you can. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.